who can be affected by PCOS, it can be anywhere from young teenage years in girls up to menopausal age in women. At the moment, there's about anywhere between 5% to up to 15% of women all around the world that are affected by it. And one of the symptoms that a lot of women experience is excessive body hair, because it is an imbalance in your hormones. And there are different things that people try, varying from birth control to different creams, and then there is the laser option. And not just because I work here, I would highly recommend it to anyone because it's a more long-term solution for you. I deal with a lot of women every day that come in and they have really irritated skin. They've got ingrown hairs to the point where they've got really serious pigmentation on their skin. And especially if it's on the face, it makes people feel very uncomfortable and exposed, and it can be very hard to deal with if you're not doing laser, because every other option out there, such as shaving, waxing, epilating, threading, it all irritates your hair follicles so much that you're just worsening the issue. So if you are someone that's noticed that you've got a bit more excessive hair, maybe on your face, particularly around these areas, on the cheeks, the upper lip, the neck, the chin, that's a very hormonally affected area, and it could be down to a hormonal imbalance. A lot of my clients also experience excessive hair around the nipples and between the breasts, and then also more on the inside of the thighs, nearer the bikini line. So if it's not something you're aware of, it might be worth checking, because laser is an option for you. It's a long-term way of combating your body hair. I know a lot of people feel very uncomfortable about it, and even if it's just something you want to make softer, finer, then laser is for you, because every session you do, the roots of your hairs come out, your full hair sheds, and then you get your new growth that comes through, but it's finer and softer. So we're looking at permanent hair reduction. You do need to maintain your sessions, but the number of women I get through every day that are just, it's been life-changing for them having done laser. It's incredible, and people find it hard to believe that there is actually something that can do this for them. So if it's something that you know you've got PCOS, or you know someone in your life that you think might have it, encourage them to check and let them know that laser is an option. It is something you invest a bit of money into, but straight away it feels completely life-changing. Something worth mentioning is that on average, someone that doesn't have PCOS, if they came in and saw me, I would recommend, for instance, treatments on the face. I would say for them to start with 8 sessions, and then they may well need top-up sessions afterwards. With someone who comes in and they do have PCOS or some kind of hormonal imbalance, because we are dealing with a complete imbalance in the hormones, therefore your body produces much more testosterone that results in more hair growth. We do recommend that I would say treat it as more maintenance through your life. So you are going to need more sessions, and you have to sort of acknowledge that and be okay with that, and just accept that, you know, obviously there's going to be something that's completely changing your life and changing your hair growth, so it's all worth doing, but it will be something that you have to get used to doing relatively regularly. Having said that, there are some of my clients who, after 8 sessions, they have a significant reduction, like very similar to my clients who don't have a hormonal imbalance. So you never know, you can be one of those clients where it picks up very, very fast. But it's worth mentioning that you would need at least 8 sessions and then need follow-ups a bit more regularly after that as well. And lastly, just before I go, I wanted to mention, if there are any mothers who are watching this and you have a teenage girl who is dealing with a lot of excessive body hair, again, definitely look out for them. Consider getting them a test to see if that's something they're dealing with, and if they're over 18, they can come and get laser hair removal with us. We'll do a patch test on the consultation so they can just see how it feels, but it's a much better option, and it's something to consider as a mother as well, or if you're looking out for a friend, to try and do it a bit earlier on rather than watching them struggling through things like waxing and plucking, as it will irritate the hair follicles so much. I do see women every single day that have got significant scarring because their ingrown hairs got so bad, they were getting pimples, they were pulling the hairs out with tweezers. It just gets worse and worse, and then people could have scarring. So it's something to consider. If you're not a mother, this fine doesn't apply to you. But for women all over the world, we need to create more and more awareness about this, not just be all hush hush and pretend it's not happening. It's something that affects a lot of women. We need to talk about it more and just let people know that laser is the option for you. So, like I said, anytime you want to come in for a consultation, it's free. We have 3 different clinics in London, and if you want some more information, you can always call us up. Thank you.